Well, tonight we had what we call a co-opera. It's a participatory musical where we write songs, we've written songs about climate change, and the audience sings some of those with us, and then they talk with each other about how we address the problem of climate change. How do we move from fear and denial about this issue, because it's so overwhelming to deal with, to feeling a sense of hope and some action, and thinking about what we can do individually and what we can do collectively, what we need to do to stop global warming from getting worse. I wrote most of the songs. Some of the other guys wrote the songs. Some of us were professors over at the School for International Training, and some of the performers tonight were students from the School for International Training over in Brattleboro. And the environmental studies professor here, Tom Webler, saw us perform over there in Vermont in October, and so he invited us over here to do the show.
It was a fun event of talking about really difficult problems in the world, and I think when people play music and play, that makes it a very fun way to think about climate change.
I think it's a great way to get everyone involved, and especially undergrad students, and I saw a ton of my professors here and people from the community that are passionate, so it's a great way to get everyone involved. It was good.
I liked when some of the undergraduate students got involved, and then Tom Webler brought them up to do some games. That was fun.
I thought the illustration of a system and how difficult it is to change a system, where they blindfolded the people and did this, that's actually a very good illustration how difficult it is to change something.
Maybe we did 10 or 12 songs, and the songs start about being more serious about noticing the changes. There's one song about the warm summer rain falling in the fall and in the winter when we shouldn't have a warm summer rain in the fall. There's a warm summer rain in the middle of November. It's not right. And the first song about will it still feel like my home? Will it still feel like my home when the leaves don't turn to red and gold? Noticing the changes. And then about some of the harder things. How do we change it? My heart is broken for this earth that I love. Really, how do we change that? And then some hopeful songs as we move to this one about a guy who has, he's keeping the milkweed plants alive for the butterflies to come back. But his granddaughter's never seen the butterflies, but he says, hope, you have hope. You know, the butterflies will come back. Mr. Mariposa kept the milkweed alive for the butterflies. And then at the end, this song we did about 1 grain of sand plus 1 grain of sand, symbolizing all the people working together to make change locally and around the world.
It starts with small steps, definitely. Like individually at your own house, you can obviously be more energy efficient. In the college dorms, you can turn your lights off, every time you leave the room.
I think that we have to do something about climate change. We cannot ignore it. But I also think a motivation is to create a positive energy between people, because they were talking about the sand, so that even small action, if there's a lot of sand coming together, that you can make a change.
Well, it's good to get people together to think together, to talk to each other. People don't get to talk to each other about these issues, and music helps people, I think, deal with the emotional side of it. We can feel encouraged by hearing some songs and singing. It makes us think, but it makes us feel also together.
Happy